discretion is advised. Side quest is a shit show.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Side Quest. I am Magog the Beardless, and I'm with my Friday night co-hosts, Alisteria, the Nameless Thief, and Lyra, are all here tonight. I'm outnumbered. I'm outnumbered. Poe's here, though. Poe can help me with these crazy women. And yeah.
Wow, that takes care of that, doesn't it?
Did you do something to your cloak?
Yes.
You look different.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying something new.
Mm-hmm. Were you using a different shade of lip gloss?
Yes, that's exactly what's just.
Is it Noir number 5 instead of 4?
Get it all out of your system. I promised I would shave my beard if I reached 10K, and I did. Thanks to all the fans who supported me through purchasing merchandise through Calico Devil and donations and super chats and all that stuff. I hit my goal, and so I did it, okay? But you know what? I'm not even that mad. Sometimes you gotta have a good reset. Maybe it'll grow back thicker than before.
Oh. You know that's not actually how that works, right?
Yes, it is. It's science.
No, it isn't.
It's science.
The science is just in the illusion that it looks
We don't use
thicker.
science, we use magic. What the fuck?
I thought you were an egg that was doing a really, really good Magog impression.
Doesn't he, though?
And I was frightened.
He looks like a speckled egg.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
The rules are in the description as usual. All donations through Super Chats and Streamlabs are appreciated as it keeps our treasuries filled week after week to entertain you. I think it's Thief who's on Streamlabs, so if you want Thief to read Streamlabs, just send the thing to her.
Thank you, babyface. And did we talk about the rules already?
Oh, no. That's not Magog. That's current year Magog. That's you, like, doing a spell that reverses 10,000 years. So you're basically 20 years old again, is what you're saying.
He's a little fetus.
The fetus of Morskar.
I'm going to capture brain-eating lizards and put them in your ears.
Aww,
That's
isn't he so
adorable.
adorable, ladies?
I want a juice box! Do you have any carrots and a juice box?
Carrots in a juice box. Would you like some ranch dressing with that, honey?
Anyway, Lyra won Picture This last time, so she has a golden dagger this episode. One time use golden dagger this episode, she can use it to kill herself in order to take a break, or kill one of us instantly if we're annoying her.
Okay.
Use that at your leisure, and also, before we get started on packages and Picture This and all that stuff and get into the show, who is the wackadoo?
Oh yeah, we do that on this show. It's been a minute.
I'm gonna say Thief.
So Alistaria guesses the thief. Who is the wackadoo? Lyra, thief, anytime.
Anyone else want to say something?
I think it's Magoo.
All right.
The egg face.
Lyra.
I'm going to guess Alistaria because I like talking about Alistaria because I like thinking about Alistaria. And she's
Excuse
here.
me?
And so, what?
All right.
What?
Well, that's your
Nothing.
guesses. We'll find out who the wackadoo is once we start taking damage. All right, the wackadoo may be revealed. And remember, folks, if none of them got it right, then I get the wackadoo. If, however, we go an entire show where the wackadoo is not revealed, Poe gets to kill us all.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, it's a new rule I just made up last time. But
Ugh.
anyway, it's a wonderful Friday evening in the Earth Realm. There are currently no storms battering the Witchmoor at the moment, so I'm happy to be here on a Friday again. It's been a while, and I am happy to have you all here. Not really, because you're making fun of me, and I don't like being beardless. I feel naked. All right, I feel judged, harshly judged, on my roundish face.
Well, that's fair.
Look, you could just wipe off your tears instead of having a beard there to collect it for you for later.
You know, I could have said mean things about you all, but I didn't.
You do. But you do. All the time.
No, I don't. I am always nice to all of you.
Look, no one has activated a lie thing for you just yet, okay? You fucking calm down with that shit.
Anyway, before we get into the show, everybody, I believe some of us have packages. Yes?
Yeah.
Well,
I
fucking get on with it. One of you.
Oh, well, I can... I have one. I have a thing. It's a expires thing, and it's very light. And hopefully something that can be taken without dying or breaking.
What? You assume everything that people send you is something to kill you?
It's a good assumption to have based on our audience.
Look, I know the Earthrealm diet is microplastics, but you don't have to adhere to eating all the plastics too, Lyra, to shorten your life.
Yeah, she does, because I asked her to put them into her mouth.
I thought... Is silicone a plastic? Never mind, anyway.
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss Arcturus.
How dare you?
No, you don't. He doesn't have tits.
Wow, I spit that right in my beverage.
Not that we
Fine.
know of. He's usually pretty covered with that frilly thing that he wears.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
yeah.
He is such a prude.
Why is it that the men wear more frills than us as girls?
That's just
That
the
is
way
an
our
accent.
fashion works here. All right? And think of it, ladies, you're actually more dressed than typical women of our world. All
That's
right? There's a lot of women who just run around topless.
Well, you see,
That's the only reason why you stayed here for so long.
I don't think Susan would be very amenable to the idea of us dressing in anything less.
There was actually a fashion out of Avondum, Alistaria's home country, where women literally had, like, one of the girls out all the time. It was these new dresses that just went like this. Like over one tit.
One tit?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Remember when they decorated their boobs with reindeer, like, makeup? I think there was a whole thing where
Yeah,
women were...
The very height of fashion in Avondum is the single tit dress, and then they would use body paints around their nipples of the exposed breast. Like
Yeah,
flowers
that sounds-
and glitter.
like a
Sometimes
fashion
they
trend that
draw
was
little
here.
faces on them. So sometimes the faces, like, because when nipples move, they just like would have wide faces, and then they would swirl up and look completely different whenever it got really cold.
That only happens if a woman is erect or cold, though, so...
We're distracting Lyra opening the package.
I know we're making her horny. We're talking about nipples.
Right?
No, yeah, I was impatiently waiting. I definitely wasn't struggling over here and didn't resort to tearing the tape open with a fork. I have. It says the little thing says These are great for covering gnome graves from Gax. And they are... Ooh.
Tiny alchemical plants.
That tickled. Not going to put that in my nose again. And another one. Ooh. This one looks like that. Then this one. And this one I also like. And I...
Did they smell like anything?
Um...
Can you get high off them?
Sadness. They smell like sadness.
I suppose we'll find out.
Do they poke you?
Ow. Well,
that one does.
Yes, this one does. This one doesn't like me so much. They're neat. I like them. They are my friends now.
What are they called?
Bippity boppity and boop.
Don't.
Yes.
Well. It's okay. You can stick it in your mouth. I'm okay with this.
Wow. That's a little... Oh, okay. Nope, they don't taste very good. They're just going to sit and hang out.
A cat that just starts eating plants. You ever see
We
that?
don't need a cat that eats plants. We have Lyra.
Exactly.
It's just, I mean, when something pokes your nose, it's so offensive you have to nibble on it to put it in its place. It's not a cat thing. That's just a thing. It's a common sense thing.
For all those people who own cats, I'm assuming all three of you own cats because you're fucking insufferable women.
I don't know. Is it own if they just take up residence on your ship and you have a symbiotic relationship where they
there's nothing symbiotic about having a cat. All right.
Well, they keep pest control down, and I don't have to feed them, so.
That's not okay. Maybe.
Where do they shit though?
I'm just curious.
You have like a litter box for them?
The poop deck.
That's it. They just put sand on the poop deck. She has to constantly stop her ship at beaches to gather sand for the cat.
Right, there you go. Mm-hmm.
Ship cat needs sand.
Well, hey, like whenever they're done taking a shit and covering it up, they can just kick it off, off the deck. You just go, kick.
But I was going to ask, for all those who own cats, is it common for you to, put something that the cat likes up on a table, and just as they're getting curious about it, walk up and knock it off the table, so that they can be like, oh, so that's what it feels like.
Oh, we knock it off the table. I've never done that, but I'm going to think about trying it now.
To teach the cat a lesson so they know how it feels.
Wait, am I knocking the cat off of the high surface, or am I knocking the thing off the high surface?
You're knocking the thing. You're knocking the thing that the cat loves off of.
You have to get there before they do. When they're about to knock it over, but like, wham! I did it first. Take that, you little bitch.
Right.
The cats only love themselves.
Because I almost yeeted a cat off of the table. That was almost how that went down.
Well, they would just land on their feet, so it's not a big deal.
Right, so it's not a big deal, but it'd be funny for me.
Did you all see my social media presence yesterday? Jinx ran off into the Witchmoor and brought back a baby bunny in his mouth.
Yeah, so
horrifying.
Now you have a baby bunny.
No, I let it back out in the Witchmoor to be eaten by an owl.
Swell.
The fuck am I supposed to do with a baby bunny?
But you're also a Disney princess now.
Apparently, a lot of animals come to the Witchmoor to be owned by me. Anyway, is that the only package you have, Lyra?
Yeah, that's it.
I have package.
So Thief has package, and then we will read some super chats and Streamlabs.
Indeed, we will.
Open your package.
I will. See, Lyra, the difference between you and me is that you have a fork and your teeth, whereas I have a sharp and pointy object.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight with that.
Hey, Laurie, did you know the more you try to rip stuff open with your teeth, the more you dull them down?
Oh.
Yeah. So you might want to reconsider that.
Oh.
Use the fork instead.
Yeah, but it's over thousands of years. It's enamel. You won't have to worry about anything until you're 1,800 years old at least.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I've seen some humans with ground down enamel in my day, and it's kind of disturbing because you can see the freaking roots of their teeth, and you think it hurts, and it's not a fun time.
It sounds like it looks like it hurts.
Because you're seeing literally the roots, and like they ground their teeth down to that point, and how do we even get to that point? Honestly,
I have a fang, and for my whole life I've used it to open things.
Well,
I said that like when I first discovered the Earth Realm, I would get something called a CD, and it came in plastic that was impossible to open. Most people, but I would just use my tooth and go and slice open the CD.
Okay, this is scaring me because it was given to me in the gift wrapping package that Amazon does give you, and it says, "Hope you find the funny from B." This kind of feels ominous.
a little
I'm
bit.
like, I'm unwrapping it twice, and also, who is B?
But
Like the letter B?
Just the letter B, nothing else.
Well, who do we know that has B's in the chat? Bullwinkle,
Ryan.
Brian,
Butthole.
Bunglehopper the Third, Esquire.
Okay.
Oh no!
Wow.
How did he get you?
It's one of those things you lick in order to do ASMR. It's a rubber it's a rubber ear thingy.
That's very thoughtful.
Where do I fix this to? Where do I put this?
You're supposed to put it on your mic so you can go.
How though? Like just stick it on there?
Yeah,
Doesn't look like
I think
It's
that
like-
goes around your mouth.
No,
I think you're supposed to. Yeah, I think that's supposed to go in your mouth.
I think this is supposed to. I think I'm supposed to put this like under my gums.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it in your mouth so it holds your mouth open so that you can throw Cheetos in there easier.
But it doesn't really hold the mouth open. It just kind of like it's very rubbery. And hang on. There is a note. Let me try to get the note out so we can actually read the description of what this thing is. Now I'm like super freaking curious. Alright. Hope you find this funny from B. It is called a face slim exerciser, muscle lip trainer, tightener, facelift, slimmer.
Oh, I thought it was one of those things you put on your mic to lick to do ASMR.
No, I think that's like an actual mic attachment, and it would be a little bit bigger than that.
Okay.
I don't know.
So that thing
you're just putting ideas in like people's head that they're gonna buy us now like weird ear attachments so they can lick. We can just lick people's ears while recording live.
Okay,
well, now I know what the people think of me.
It's one of those weird knockoff things we saw, or weird products from Japan. We did a picture of this. Women put them in their mouth to like exercise their mouths and make sure their mouths can like suck dick. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah, because do you need exercising for that?
You need to lift weights so that you can jerk dicks off better, I guess.
Right.
I already have a machine for that.
Oh my god! That is truly horrifying.
Wow.
It
looks great.
It's horrifying. Oh my god. It's horrifying, but I would still want to come on it. What is
I don't know what you look like if you got a lip job done, like some work done to your lips.
If I had work done, I wouldn't be able to shut my freaking mouth, which is already a problem, but it'd be more of a problem.
Who's that
woman? I don't think the world can handle it.
Who's that woman in the Earth Realm that got so much plastic surgery she looks like a big, largemouth bass?
That doesn't narrow it down at all.
No.
No, there's one that's ultra famous for it because
Kylie Jenner.
She's so hideous. No, I'm talking like extreme. Like Kylie Jenner's still at least like fuckable, but this woman looks like an alien. Like her cheeks are out to here and she has those giant lips. I can't remember her name.
I was going to say, Madonna looks like a bloated corpse now, but that's not who you're talking about.
Yes, but Madonna's using necromancy at this point, not medical science.
Not well either.
No, yeah, she died like 20 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's learned necromancy from the grimoire of Botoxia, which is one of the terrible underworld realms. All right. She's traded souls. She's given her soul to Satan for that face, and it's not even that good.
No, it was just some dude with like little plastic horns on in an alley, and she was so high she fell for it.
It was Bruce Campbell from Escape from L.A. He was the plastic surgeon. Nobody got that reference. I understand. Nobody got that reference.
It's okay, babyface.
Anyway, that is a truly horrifying object. I'm glad.
You want it next? I can send it to you.
Now that it's been in your mouth? No. I'd give it to Jinx. He'd chew it up. Can you imagine Jinx with that? Like, stuck in his mouth? He's got big red lips.
That would be so funny. Oh my gosh, can I send it to you, please? Let's make it happen.
He would probably just tear into it. I don't think he would keep it in his mouth.
Yeah, imagine being a baby bunny out in the Witchmoor and you see that coming at you.
I know, terrifying.
That'd be a bad last thing to ever see.
That little shit, I was outside. I was outside throwing his toy, and just trying to get him some exercise. And I threw his toy, and it bounced and went around the Necronook, so I couldn't see, and he went running over there. And usually once he gets it, he brings it right back so I can throw it again. And I threw it, and it bounced around the corner. And he went running after it. And then he didn't come back. And I was sitting there like waiting, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? Where is... I was like, Jinx! Suddenly he came back after like 2 minutes. But he didn't have his toy. And he was running, and he had something dangling from his mouth. He was carrying it like a mother would carry its puppies. He had it by the nape of the neck, and its legs were just like it was helpless. Like it just.
Aww. So then, how do you think that he would tear it up?
He came running up to me, and he went, and it hit the ground, and it just started like squirming, and I was like, "The fuck did you do, Jinx? The fuck did you?"
Funny that he was so gentle with it when he's so crazy with things you're supposed to be crazy with.
Yeah, like when he hawks up crawdads, like from covered in stomach acid, because he just eats those. And then he hawks them up because they won't stop moving around in his stomach. So he just goes. No, he was so gentle with the bunny. He was carrying it like a little puppy in his mouth, and he just went. And he looked up to me like, "Look what I found, Dad." I was like, "You little shit."
That is so funny.
That bunny was like this. It was the size of a hamster. Like it hadn't even opened its eyes yet. It was so newborn. It hadn't even opened its eyes.
Oh, my ovaries.
But it had fur, so it looked like it was about to open its eyes because it had fur and had tiny little ears, and it had tiny little claws. I could see his little nails. I could see his little nails. On his little bean toes. He had little bean toes with nails.
You take a picture of it with your earth crystal?
Yes, it's all over my social media on the Twitters. You can
I'll have to pull that up.
You can see videos and pictures and stuff. Yes. It's a tiny little thing. Yeah, that's Jinx for you. He just runs off in the woods and brings shit back. Like, one of these days, I'm just going to walk outside with my morning goblin piss. And I'm going to be sipping on it, looking out across the Witchmoor. And he's just going to come running out of the woods with a human head.
Yeah. Your dad, have some. This is for you. Well, it is the Witchmoor, though, so isn't it getting a constant influx of dead bodies?
Yes, it is the Witchmoor. It's like Morscar's dumping ground for the dead.
Right. So
Cord the Brutal asked, is that how you carry your gnomes around when you're really drunk?
In your mouth?
Only
by the scruff of the neck.
Only Yeah, if I really don't like them. Because I haven't worn these down a whole lot yet. That usually doesn't go very well.
I thought you were going to say by the scrotum thief. I was like, what the fuck?
By the scrotum with your fang teeth.
He's like sprinting around the forest, like they're just dangling by him, screaming, like little tiny voices.
No, like you just like grab them by their ball sack, and there's like 4 or 5 of them. Like you grab them, like you know how you grab like dead hairs, like by their ears. Like you just got like 6 of them in each hand.
There you go.
Hysteria would know about grabbing multiple ball sacks in one go. That was a joke to about the orgies in Avendoom that are famous. It's like if Caligula lived here. All right. Anyway,
wasn't he the one with the interesting history with the horse?
Yes, a lot of interesting history with Caligula.
Yeah.
Let us read Super Chats and Streamlabs. We have absolutely no Super Chats, so Streamlabs, please.
Yes, we do, in fact. Thank you to Korg the Brutal for the 15 Cigna donation. All the ladies backstabbed the new member of the Magistrates Mafia, Babyface Magoo.
Backstab. Oh, God.
We get to make fun of him again?
Yes, but it's a backhanded compliment. That's what backstab is. It's a backhanded compliment.
I'm still learning the rules. Yeah.
Lash out is a straight insult, but backstab is like more of a backhanded compliment. So
I'll start. Magog, I never noticed how round and how much of a butterball you looked underneath that beard. You really pulled that off well.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'll go next. Magog, you're positively glowing with that, baby face of yours. I can actually see the skin on your cheeks.
Magog, if you happen to fall and crack your head on the ground, it would definitely just go everywhere. There wouldn't be anything of substance. But I love over easy eggs with toast. So you'd be delicious.
Oh, it's a Humpty Dumpty. I forgot to change out last episode's wackadoo, so ignore that.
Oh, so we get 2 wackadoos?
No, somebody else is the wackadoo. I just gave it away, but you were about to find that out anyway because that killed me. Good luck doing the show on your own, you bunch of bitches.
Oh no, he's dead. Anyway, Streamlabs. So, for 5 Cignas, we have Windingo, who donated to say, no juice box or baby carrots, but have a healing potion, Magog. Oh, too little, too late.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy. So, anyway, now that Humpty Dumpty is no longer here with us, we can continue on with the rest of the Streamlabs. Lion Patriot donated 25 Cignas to say, Lord Magog, smile. These heifers smite these heifers for shaming your smooth face. Well, he can do that when he gets back from the dead. In the meantime, Corey the Brutal donated to say, Torrid Tabula, knock off Geisha Alisteria. Translate for Sniffy McNom Lyra. 10 Cignas.
To translate for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
So, anyways, while Lyra sounds like an absolutely slow child, Brian donated 50 Cignas. A whopping 50 Cignas. Thank you, Brian. And that was multiple activations. So, while Lyra can't talk, the thief, whose hormone therapy is making Magog... Oh, no. Not my hormone therapy. Magog's hormone therapy is making him crazy. Please translate for Zim for $10, or 10 Cignas, while he lashes out at all of you for 15 Cignas. Then have a special attack for yourself, 25 Cignas. So that is 1 Torrid Tabula for Magoo when he gets back, and when Lyra can speak once more. And he will also be doing the Lash Is it the lash or is it the backlash? Or the front lash? Forward slash. Backslash.
It sounds like you're just trying to write a web address now at this point.
Right? I know. www.backslash Magoo.
So basically, he wants to activate Torrid Tabula. He wants to activate Torrid Tabula. Wait, I wasn't done with
Torrid Tabula, and then also you're insulting all of us?
No, she just farted and she said, sometimes it smells good.
Yeah, what does it smell like?
Only when it comes out the front. Anyway, no, the he wants to have me speak gibberish, and then
Glarble. Aha.
She saw anime titties, she got really fucking horny.
The wackadoo has been revealed. Alisteria is the wackadoo. And that means Lyra.
Yeah.
Lyra has the wackadoo. Lyra has the wackadoo, and that means she can use the wackadoo attack at any point in the show to kill a soul.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an extra special attack.
Because she's extra special.
Yes. I made sure to find a red-haired, giant-tittied anime chick for Alisteria's wackadoo this week.
Naturally.
Opposed to any other colored hair. I see.
Just so it matched. just. In fact, it's not even the wackadoo. It's just you.
It's me. It's just me with that makeup on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just.
Sorry, I had to find out like this.
Sorry, people. But anyway, yes, there's still some time on Lyra's tabula. I accidentally hit it too early, but I will.
She fucking hates you. She hopes you die.
Well, that's.
And she hopes to smell your farts while you die too.
No.
She's just into that right now.
Yeah.
Front farts.
I had no idea.
Yeah, front farts.
Wait, hang on. We know that the front on women can fart, but can the front on men also fart? Chat, I need answers.
If you accidentally, in some sort of industrial accident, slice the tip of your penis open, then yes, once it heals, you have a much bigger opening, and every time you go to pee, it goes.
Does it just look like you have meat wings or something?
This is
when
personal
that happens
experience that you're
balls?
speaking from?
I knew a guy who had a split hot dog, if you know what I'm saying.
Did he also confuse himself with trout every once in a while in the way they breeded? Happened to like tea in Germany?
Yes, it was an unfortunate accident. He tried to fuck a bandsaw. So now that I think about it, it wasn't much of an accident.
So now every time he pisses, it sounds like a whistle.
The chat says yes, it is possible without the aid of an industrial accident. So I have just expanded my knowledge on the world. This is great. It's a fantastic day.
Men know too that, you know, like, have you ever like been sitting down and fart and it like rattles your balls? It's such a violent fart.
No, I don't know how that feels.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the men in the chat. You guys have experienced that, right? Where you're just like sitting down watching TV and you go and it vibrates the ball sack.
It makes you slightly horny.
It's like
brap. Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying is it certainly feels like it comes out the front. Is all I'm saying.
So I would like to take this opportunity to use my activation, please.
The what activation?
So that was a $50 or 50 Cigna donation from Brian.
Yeah, but I
one
was
for
first.
The Torrid Tabula, one for the Torrid Tabula, one for the lashes, and one for a special attack from me.
Yes, but we have to go in order now. That's the new rules because we don't use special attacks whenever we want. Because people have been buying them multiple times, not knowing we already had purchased. So we have to do them in order. And I was fucking first, bitch.
Well, okay, so that means that you get a health potion, but you also have a special attack as well.
Yes. So I'm going to heal myself because I did take damage from laughing. And I am going to kill all of you. My heifers. That's what he called you, heifer.
That's gay.
did sound like a cow just a second ago, Lyra.
I've never huffed anything in my life. This is slander!
Yes, to reiterate, the only special attack that can be used at a person's leisure is the wackadoo attack if they win it, because that's not purchasable. All right, we just got tired of people accidentally purchasing multiple times. So when the thief returns, yes, she's going to kill us all. And then when we get back from that one, we will activate the Torrid Tabula, and I will speak in gibberish while insulting the rest of them. And whoever's supposed to translate me will need to translate my insults. So basically, they'll be doing the insulting for me. It's weird. Brian's trying to figure out ways to confuse us. I knew the rules had loopholes, and I knew my obsessive-compulsive, autistic fans would figure out a way to make it difficult. So anyway, Niska just gave 25 signals to say, special attack for Lyra, the best flappy elf, please. Hugs and kisses, sweetie. I'm sure she will love that when she returns. I will be sure to tell her that she not only has a wackadoo attack, but also has... No, wait. Yeah, no, Lyra gets... Man, Lyra's got the golden dagger, wackadoo, and now a special attack. We all might as well just die for half an hour. Wait, well, that's not true. She could use the golden dagger to kill herself in order to take a break from the show. That's an option with the golden dagger, because it's golden. It's like the golden gun from James Bond. It's like an instant kill, you know. I'm out of goblin piss ale. I need to get some goblin piss ale now. Yeah, stupid sleeves. Alright. Anyway, thank you all for coming by. Don't forget to check out links down below and all that stuff. They're back. Alright, now the thief is activated. Damn. Lyra, before you die again.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So now the thief has been activated. We're all dead.
Hi, bye.
Damn it.
Okay.
Later,
Bye.
Anyway, so it's just you and me, ladies and gentlemen of the chat. I know this is the moment you've all been waiting for many moons. Far too many moons, unfortunately. Things have been a little bit hectic on the open seas. You see, it's been that part of the year. The time of the year where the weather is up and down and left and right and sideways and hashtag and crosswalk and oh my. We get all 78 seasons in one day. And that means we get hurricanes, we get tornadoes, we get... Well, actually, you can't get tornadoes in the open sea, can you? Well, anyway, you do with me, it seems. So you get tornadoes, you get hurricanes, you get hail, you get frostbitten, you get snow, you get wind, you get sun, you get shine, you get big 10-foot tall, 20-foot tall, 30-foot tall, I'll have 40-foot tall waves on the open sea. And unfortunately, that means that your girl has had some rockin' times. And not unfortunately, it's actually quite a fun time, so long as you don't fall overboard and drown. That is not a good time. I would not advise that. I've heard that it is rather painful, scary, painful, and also it more than often leads to death. 9 times out of 10, if you drown, you're dead. I've heard say. I've never actually done it myself, but it is one of the worst possible ways to go. Wait, thief, hashtag at sea, so you're getting pounded on out in the open sea. Oh my gosh, that's funny, because the other word to describe a hashtag is pound, isn't it? You're right. Ha! Korg the Brutal, that's so funny. I appreciate you. Yeah. Maritime nonsense is a shit way to go, let me tell you. Get it?
We can't hear you.
We can't.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
No, can't hear you.
Nope, nothing.
Nope.
Chat, can you hear him? Because we can't hear him.
I can't hear him at all.
How about now?
Okay, we hear you.
Unfortunately.
All right. I knew I
Look,
hit
I
a
know you
button.
make Sartorius, but you don't have to, play tribute to his fuck ups, okay?
Listen, you're all throwing me off with all these crazy attacks. All right, now we have to activate the Torrid Tabula. I have to speak gibberish and lash out at all of you.
Wait, so who's translating for you?
You're the one who read the fucking message.
Yeah, but were you listening to me?
No, I was dead. I was dead.
Yeah, but you can. Oh, thief the horn. Okay, yes, I'm translating for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak gibberish. Thief is going to insult all of you.
Oh boy.
On my behalf, because she's translating.
Okay. I can do this.
Ugh.
Are we ready?
Thibodeau. Bip. Sabada beepa.
That's not an insult. Lyra, he says that your golden locks are so shiny in the moonlit sky this evening.
Hey.
The moonlit sky, you mean every evening? at her place?
Yeah. Right, but, sometimes the moon, it waxes to a point where it's not there anymore.
Well,
you wax it off.
Exactly, you wax it off.
Hey,
you've overwaxed the moon.
Yeah.
Magog, you were saying?
Sigla Babambi. Fair vagina man.
Fair enough. Okay, and he also says that your ears are particularly pointy this fine evening.
Thank you.
Are you trying to step in on my girl, Magog? Is that what's going on here?
Hestegadaya. It's a flounder in the mine.
Okay, I will tell her that.
There is no hot sauce on the moon.
He also says that your shirt is extra filly this evening, and he appreciates it.
Well, thanks.
I think that's the same shirt she's been wearing for years now. I think she's
Yeah,
washed it all the time.
I think she's been using some sort of stiffening agent.
It's pit sweat. It dries over time.
Starch to stiffen the ruffleness of the ruffles. And Magog deeply appreciates that.
If there wasn't a washing machine on the asteroid, there wouldn't be an Oreo Twinkie.
Okay, and then Magog says that Alistaria looks nice tonight too.
Oh, thanks.
I did so.
He wants me to compliment you on your eyeshadow work this evening, Alistaria.
Oh, thank you. I put a lot of hard work into it, and I totally just did like a spell just to quickly do it or anything.
Right.
There isn't a banana in the sling unless you want there to be a pineapple.
Oh, this one makes sense. Okay, so he says normally this doesn't do it for him, but, tonight he just feels extra freaky, so,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's going to leave extra presents by my bed tonight.
Right, exactly.
My forehead's going to be extra sticky in the morning. I just can feel it.
Extra ball farts.
Skrillex at the Hot Topic doesn't make grilled cheese.
He also says that he appreciates the Morticia Adams look you got going on. The vibe is strong and it is good.
I've been told I'm a MILF multiple times, even though I don't have kids. So I guess it says a lot about society.
Our cats are our children.
Yeah. Your clothing's going to be extra stiff tomorrow, and it's not going to be starch. It's just going to be...
Oh, you're going to participate too? Or are you going to join in this by rubbing your pit sweat all over?
Oh,
no.
Thank the gods it's over. Thank the gods it's over. All right. Torrid Tabula is over. Everybody has taken damage, and now Lyra is activated.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Murder time.
It's murder time. We're all
murder time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Well, yeah, well, I just, God, it's just, I can't stop winning things. It's just that whole elf dealy where I'm just good at everything. on effortlessly and all the time. Yes. So I like my plants. They're no, they do have a smell. I just smelled them so much that I couldn't smell them anymore. I got desensitized to the smell. I had to smell my completely unscented armpits as a palate cleanser in order to smell them again. But they smell like nice presents. I like them. They will not decorate gnome graves because I like them and I want them to be somewhere happy. So, I mean, dwelling upon the graves of inferior beings is happy for a while, but it can get boring. It can get weird. The little like microscopic ghost gnomes wandering around in the night are irritating. They make strange noises sometimes. Hello, Niska. Hello, Marson. Hello, Korg. I don't. I'll take that into consideration. Thank you.
Are there any more Streamlabs before we move on to picture this?
Indeed, there are. Good Lord Magogster of the egg people.
I thought you were going to call him Macox for a second. My Cox? Lord Macox?
Oh, I'm going to put that one in the brain bank for later.
My many cocks.
Macox? Macaque? Lord Macaque? He's a fucking bird or something?
Or Lord McCook.
Lord McCook.
All right, so True Horror Stories THS donated 15 signets to say this. Unlike Patrick Swayze, ladies, please put baby in a corner. Lash out for all other castmates against Magog. How about them apples?
Wow.
Another lash out against me.
Yeah.
Nope, last time it was back.
Yeah.
This time it's straight insult. Straight insult. So all of you, go ahead. Just bring it.
You know, I initially said you look like a speckled egg, but that's too soft for you. You look more like a speckled guinea pig.
I don't think he even looks like a speckled egg. I think he just looks like a hard-boiled egg.
Well, no, I say speckled because of the dots and the discoloration. It's not smooth like an actual egg would otherwise be. So because of the speckling. And you know what? It doesn't work if I have to explain it.
You know, I would prefer if we didn't talk about loving our cats so much and being crazy cat ladies. It hits a little too close to home, being that Magog is the only egg we share between the three of us.
A lot of egg jokes tonight. I'm not getting it. I mean, we've done the Humpty Dumpty joke, and that was the only one that really was funny. I don't understand.
You're funny.
I thought
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I thought I hired you bitches because you had good fucking senses of humor.
Okay, you look less like a wizard and look like more like you're gonna shoot up a school. How about that?
Not bad. That one wasn't bad.
You're a great egg joke.
I guess so.
Be kinder to yourself.
You're real hard-boiled egg there.
Shut up. I'm a hard boiled. Okay, Lyra, just a reminder, you have a golden dagger and a wackadoo. So to use at your leisure, so just keep that in mind. I'm assuming you're saving the golden dagger for picture this so you can murder yourself. But
I may or may not be.
Just a guess. Gotta love that golden dagger. I wish I could have one. Sometimes I just
It'd be nice to have a piss break. I mean, a death break.
Dagger. Yeah, a death break.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Anyway, last.
I do have more Streamlabs.
Go ahead.
I have more than just one. Garrick donated 10 signets to say, glad I caught the show live tonight. Thank you, Garrick, for the donation. No activations, so we will move on to the next one. Gex also donated 10 signets to say, Thief, I have a piece of thing. Paranoia Pendant with Lyra. Wait, so am I the one being paranoid, or is Lyra the one being paranoid?
No, Paranoia Pendant, both of you are paranoid about Wow.
That was terrifying. I'm paranoid about that. Where the fuck that was.
That was, I secretly think that maybe Lyra might be a dude on the inside now. But I'm thinking about it. That was very masculine of him, and I am scared. I've been intimate with Lyra on multiple occasions.
Hey, was it in the dark? I mean,
it was.
You never know.
But I was in the sounds like you guys are making fan fiction. Excuse me.
I'm making fan fiction live.
They're
We were joking earlier, but that one was all front, baby.
Oh.
Concerns me though.
I've heard of this thing, and I hope it's not real. I don't think it's real.
Mm-hmm.
It could be real. It did come from a semi-credible source, but it's probably not real. It might be.
The semi-credible ones are the ones that are like borderline, so obviously you have to like watch them, but with like an eye sideways off to the side.
Wait,
right.
Who's supposed to be paranoid
right
now?
But
yeah, I don't.
Well, there's this. I've heard it's not real. I know it's not real, but I've heard of mad gnome disease. I don't think if you bite the gnomes, you can get it. But if they bite me, I've heard I could grow a penis. And
wait, you grow a penis but your tits fall off? That is the worst thing ever.
Wait, they do?
That's what I heard.
What?
That's a spell to turn you into an Olympic swimmer.
Oh no!
Sounds like the worst fate ever.
Trans a man. Oh no!
I know, right? That sounds like. Oh, I mean, have you ever seen a man? They get so shafted, even though they're the ones supposed to be doing the shafting. They get so shafted, and they would hate to be a dude. It sounds like the worst possible thing. I couldn't.
But it's not real, right? There's no way it's.
I can't tell because Lyra's always paranoid. But I thought it was Alisteria and Thief that were supposed to be paranoid.
No, it's supposed to be Lyra and Thief.
It's supposed to be me. The people want me to be paranoid.
So this is a perfectly normal conversation. I can't even tell that you're paranoid. This is a normal conversation for side quests between you two. You know that, right?
No, because I'm paranoid I am paranoid that Lyra is secretly a man.
That's not.
I don't think I am.
That's just normal conversations.
That's just normal conversation for side quests. You're not paranoid about that. You're hopeful.
No.
Your voice cracked.
I am fond of Laura.
Everybody knows, Thief, that you want to gobble Lyra meat, okay?
I've got.
That's Lyra Schmeat. Thank you very much.
I am fond of Lyra for Lyra, and not Lyra with the dick.
Aww. Thanks.
You're welcome.
She wants Lyra Schmeat up both her nostrils for some reason.
How would that even work? Is it a two-pronged Schmeat?
Yes, it tried to fuck the pants off.
Is it like a kangaroo Schmeat?
What are those little like Knuckles the Hedgehog things called? Have like 3 or 5 dicks.
They have 4.
Echidna? Yeah.
They have 4.
Yeah.
Kangaroo
like that.
Did you know that?
It tried to fuck a bandsaw. That's how I know. Let's see.
We have more.
I know. Continue on, please.
Marcin Johansson donated 20 signets to say, Masochist Mask, the Marcin Johansson, all of you.
So we have to insult Marcin
Johansson. We all have to insult Marcin Johansson.
Wow, I cannot English today. It is not my day.
I would insult Marcin Johansson, but I don't remember who he is.
Yeah, Marcin Johansson. More like Marcin no handsome. You're not handsome.
That was terrible.
I liked it.
I don't know the guy that way. I'm sorry.
That was truly awful. And my Masochist Mask killed me, so now you two have to do it while I'm gone. But I like to think that it wasn't the Masochist Mask that killed me. It was Alisteria's truly awful joke.
Well, it did the job, whatever it was supposed to do.
Right. Well, I just gotta say, what kind of name is Marson? Who is Mar, and why does he have a child? That just sounds like, I don't know, a failure of birth control right there.
Yeah. It's just utterly contemptible. You have
big word.
Two A's in your name, one in the first one, one in the last. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, who would just have more than 2 A's in their name?
Lame.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Lyra, Alsteria, Thief, what's your name?
Yeah, nice try.
I mean, it was just so
that
awful.
Blonde.
Magog, a Morscar?
Magog, Morscar. Oh, yeah, okay, I see it.
Wait, is his last name actually Morscar and his middle name is Of?
I do have 2 A's in my name.
That is how that works.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I knew that.
This is just the spelling bee.
Thief. I only have 1 A, ha!
I mean, it was so bad. It was so awful.
Yeah,
I think
Thief doesn't actually have
away
in it.
with the fucking ghost of ball fart in the air. Fucking.
It does smell like a ball fart, doesn't it?
Ball fart just like haunts my dreams at night.
I know. Alright, so while we're waiting for Magoo to come back, Korg the Brutal donated another 10 Cygnus to say Paranoia Pendant from Magog and Lyra, though in action, that's probably closer to a freaky Flagon. I cannot with the words.
We are activated.
Now!
You know, there was a time, a really long time ago, Lyra, do you remember a really long time ago, when Alisteria made that really awful punny joke, and it was so punny that it made, like, governments crumble around the world?
What?
I think she's a supervillain. She's hell-bent on world domination, and our world can't take it.
I can't confirm or deny, but...
That's there couldn't be worse timing for that. The geopolitical state of things, the total chaos that this
the Marxists, no.
Yeah.
It's the Illuminati of
Alisteria Akbar. Is this what you're trying to say?
Alisteria Akbar, exactly. Wait, you're not from Akakesh. Wait, is she from Akakesh?
She's secretly a stonemason.
I think she's secretly a lizard person with giant tits. Which
that
now
would track.
confuses
that eye
me.
Makeup does kind of, it does track.
She's a lizard person with giant tits. She's like a modded Skyrim.
I'm like a scaly.
Horrible.
Oh boy. I don't know if I could associate with a scaly
that's
on the internet.
That's like my worst nightmare.
Right?
Or your best nightmare.
You guys should
You're horny enough.
This is either the worst show or the best show we've ever done so far.
I don't
know. Episode 1 of this season was pretty great. I almost deep-throated a whole thing of water.
If you're horny enough.
Yeah. There's been rubber lips and split dicks. It's going off the rails, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I love your sex tape.
Oh.
Rubber lips and split dicks.
Rubber lips and split dicks. I'm gonna change the name. I'm gonna change the name of the episode right now.
Oh no!
It was like an old swing song that they weren't allowed to play in the radio back in like the 40s.
Rubber.
Put your slippery lips on my penis. Well, and waggling your finger during the jig.
I don't like it. So.
I've changed it to rubber lips and slit dicks, but I had to spell dicks funny so that we don't get flagged by YouTube.
just write, D number 1, CXK or something, or say CX or something. No, yeah.
Wait. I just DIX. That way there's
DEEKS Deeks.
Right.
Deeks. Are there any more? We're done being paranoid. Are there any more?
There are.
I'm sorry, Lyra, but that paranoid pendant killed you. So
I'll be back. It's fine. I'm just gonna,
Oh, that's gonna make this very awkward because Sean J73 donated 10 signas for a freaky flagon between myself and Lyra. Because he likes switching bodies. So, I'm dead. Lyra's alive. Take it away.
What? That's not how
I think
this
she
works.
showed you a freaky flagon where she just dies because Lyra's dead.
Yeah,
Right.
she's trying to cheat. That's not how this works. You have to wait till Lyra gets back.
But
I'm not activating until Lyra gets back. Shut up. Stop jiggling.
Yeah, jiggle your tits more while you're complaining. Yeah,
I can't not jiggle. The physics doesn't allow it to not jiggle.
Spread your butthole while jiggling your tits while mocking him. I'm sure that'll just really show him.
Oh yeah, that'll fucking get me fucking banned off of YouTube. That's what that'll fucking do.
I actually would.
It probably would.
I would actually
Quit first and then.
Unless we title it educational yoga video.
Ooh, I can do yoga. I can get my leg behind my head if I really try hard enough. Oh God!
Wow, look at you showing these feet for free on the internet.
You should do a funny yoga video for the end credits scene where you're like, here's a pirate yoga pose, and then a peg leg just comes up onto your shoulder.
Yoga with a nameless thief. All right, and now we will do
So
the tree.
speech gets pegged, but not how you expect.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
And then we do downward facing dog. Now make sure you're facing away from the door. Otherwise, disaster is afoot. Or a peg in my case.
All right, freaky flagon between you and Lyra. Now that Lyra has returned, you're both going to swap personality traits. You get to choose the trait, but you're swapping personality traits for the next however long this is up.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
So yeah, that was all the Streamlabs. And that's it. And also.
Yeah. My shoulders are adorable, aren't they? That's
Yeah. You just
I wish somebody would do freaky flagging with me and Lyra, because that would be the easiest thing ever. You just go, oh.
you just go, oh. All right. Well, while you two are freaky flaggoning,
Freaky flagging.
I've turned it into a verb.
Oh no, sorry. My brain just went kind of to a dirty place about the thief in me.
Let us continue picture this from last episode, which is awkward family photos. We still got all these to do. Now, don't forget, you get to choose what you think is the best one for whatever reason. And then we'll do a poll at the end. And if you win, you get the golden dagger next time you're on the show. However, you can, if you regret choosing one, you can swap it out one time. So.
Well, I'm clearly going to win. I mean, being that I am the best at stuff, including having my shoulders covered. I feel like I'm
Is that her personality trait? Is having her shoulders covered?
covered shoulders.
That's the.
I feel like that's not quite accurate.
That's the trait that Lyra has chosen.
At least semi-covered.
I don't even know how you're doing that. Is it just a nightgown and you're just fucking moving it around? I thought that thing
It's
was
just her pants, and she's like pulled all the way up to her shoulders.
Right.
She's wearing a fucking nightgown on SideQuest.
It's just stretchy.
All right, let's look at bad family photos. Check this wonderful American family out with all matching Hawaiian t-shirts.
I love it.
I saved it mostly because this guy's fucking mustache is epic.
He looks too excited.
That is a walrus, man. That is a walrus,
man. One feel slightly uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Just a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay, glad it's not just me.
And he has the one kid who is a total mini-me. Just the baby walrus man.
On the right.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely his. Yeah. Listen.
Not sure about the rest.
Look at all of them. Like, it's called a condom. You know? You might want to... Are they Catholic? Is that why?
Which one's the mom? I can't tell.
I'm guessing it's this lady here.
That looks like a young man.
She looks like she's from about half a century before.
Yeah.
Everyone else somehow just colorized and plopped in this photo.
Yeah, that's not... She's way too young to be... I mean, maybe he doesn't... Maybe his wife is dead and these are all his... He's got to take care of all of them, all on his own.
I just think the giant mustache ages him a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, that Freaky Flagon killed you, thief. Sorry.
What? I'm dead?
It was your last health point.
Oh, no. I'll go get more of my goblet fodder. Bye.
Yeah. Now this family photo, I want you all to guess which era this might be from in the Earth Realm. You've studied the Earth Realm long enough. Tell me when you think this photo took place.
Probably 80s, if I had to assume.
You're right.
That's looks a little like the 80s.
Pretty goddamn 80s.
Everybody killed off poodles and put the butts on their heads. That was the very dark time of the Earth Realm.
So this photo is from Stranger Things.
Like, I would be really hot if he didn't have the stupid fucking curl in his hair.
Yeah, he's doing like a Bon Jovi thing, I guess. Like, look at it. Like, his clothes and her clothes are the same size.
Yeah.
Like he's wearing his sister's shirt.
That doesn't bother me so much as the hairstyle. Look, if men want to dress bloody in the Earth Realm, go ahead. But like,
of course, I have no problem with it. It's just never been a good look, personally. Like, it's way too. Like, what is with showing the midriff? Men usually, even if you have like,
I think men should show more of their cleavages. Actually, if you work out enough, yes.
Yeah, but wear a whole shirt that's tight so you can see the muscles through the fabric.
Don't
wear a fucking belly shirt. Like, it's
no, wear
weird.
all the belly shirts. I want to see those abs poking up, baby.
Whatever.
I want to see those fucking moose knuckles with your fucking short shorts.
Whatever. This guy is clearly in a band. You can also tell it's 80s by the cars. Look at the cars in the background.
Jan Ames says the hair looks so flammable.
Did we discuss how you can tell it's the 80s based off of the men wearing that shirt?
Hairspray, you know. Well, that wasn't a 70s thing. Men in the 70s were, it depended on what you were, beatnik or whatever, but like men in the 70s with that long of hair were like unkept hippies. This is 80s. This is 80s. That is a perm. Okay, that's an 80s thing, not a 70s thing.
That is the ultimate perm.
Except for the disco people. That kind of carried over into the 80s. So, but anyway, yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to the 90s era.
So apparently somebody from the Earth Realm found a magic portal into our world and happened to take a photo just before he died.
Wow.
I think he like watched a lot of Lord of the Rings and he was like, that's literally me.
I am Gimli, incarnate.
He saw the camera flash and got frightened and thought some strange wizardry was attacking his beautiful wife and child.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing hideous about this couple. And this is fairly... I mean, he's wearing a Scottish kilt.
Oh, is that what's on his crotch? I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was.
Well, that's a dead fox, but that's the little pouch that Scottish people wear in front of their kilts. I don't know what it's called. The little pouch.
They wear dead animal faces on their
crotches,
region?
apparently.
No, it's made of animal fur, but it's a man purse.
A dead fox man purse that you put above your dick.
Yes. You mean a fanny
There
pack? We go, Alistaria.
It's a dead fox dick purse.
It's a fox fanny packs.
It's a dead fox dick purse.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting fashion choice.
And he looks a little like Jason Momoa. He's got a hot wife.
Yes. But I don't know if Jason Momoa is the actor I would go with.
Well, I don't know who else to compare it to. I don't know other famous people's names that look like him. He does kind of look like the, what's that, I can't remember the actor's name, but the Arabian guy from The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I know exactly I don't know his name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The
I don't know his name, but
guy.
Looks like him, right? Looks like him. Mm-hmm. Like, because he was God, I can't think of other movies he was in, but he was in Deuce Bigelow. He was the rich guy that had the big fish tank.
Really?
Yeah. He was essentially the antagonist of the movie. Like,
I don't know. Wasn't that supposed to be the dead mummy guy?
No, I'm talking about the guy that he was like dressed like an assassin. He helped them out against the mummy.
Right. So he wasn't an
antagonist. Like Oded Freyr or something.
Yeah, I don't.
Oded Freyr.
Yeah.
But he wasn't an
not
antagonist.
The guy. No, I'm talking about in Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, with Rob Schneider. He was the antagonist in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he kind of, but in The Mummy, he was like a protector of the Book of the Dead or whatever. But
yeah, he was hot.
Yeah.
He and Brendan Fraser.
We have spent way too much time talking about this.
I love that movie so much. I viewed it on the viewing crystal many a time.
I'm choosing this as my favorite.
Alistair.
Oh wait, we haven't even talked about it.
We haven't even talked about it.
I don't care. They're owning a possum.
This is the most redneck family photo I've ever seen.
They're a gay couple of rednecks that hold a possum, and that's their little fucking buddy, okay?
They're the little fucking buddy.
It does look alive, doesn't it? I like family photos where the wild animal is alive and looks kind of...
I think it is.
Yeah, and not having its cranium mounted on a wall and stuff.
Or a penis, yeah.
That's their pet. That's their pet opossum.
I'm glad you said it right.
That's what they are. They're opossum.
It's opossum.
Opossum.
It's opossum. I think you know. It's opossum.
Actually, no. I like it how
it's opussies that walk around.
because a possum is a different animal from Australia.
Wait, really?
Yeah, possum with just a P is a totally different animal, but an opossum is this thing.
They're the little fucks that play dead whenever they're scared, right?
They're in North America. Yes.
And they do that cute little face whenever they're scared.
My garbage.
No. They also can be quite vicious if cornered. But they're fairly harmless. A lot of people are scared of them because they look like giant rats, but they're actually marsupials.
I really like it when there's like female ones that have babies and there's like 10 of them on her back, and so she has to like crawl really slowly with like carrying out the babies on her back.
Yeah, they when they get too big to fit in her little pouch, they crawl on her back. I'm pretty sure opossum females have pouches. I could be wrong. I'm a wizard from another world. I could have read that wrong. But yes, this redneck family has a pet opossum.
That is my favorite. So I chose that. 2 gay rednecks and their son and their opossum.
Wait, they have 2 sons. What about the other one? Is he adopted?
Basically, the possum is their son. That's their 3rd son, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's Alistaria's pick. Moving on.
Hey, it's my dad. I wonder what happened to that guy.
He went off and had a real family.
Oh,
When did rainbow suspenders go out of fashion for children?
I don't know.
1992, something like that.
Yeah, when did they go out of fashion for children? Now pedophiles use them in gay pride parades.
You're not wrong.
Is that Macaulay Culkin?
It kind of looks like a Culkin. Not Macaulay himself, but that does look like a Culkin.
They look so bizarrely like they're cool with what's going on. They don't look grim. The kid doesn't look alarmed. They don't look thrilled. There's not an appropriate amount of mirth. They're both just kind of like, yeah, we're here. Whatever the hell this is, we're doing it.
I just don't understand why the dad's in a costume and the kid isn't.
Can we talk about that man's widow peak and how far down it falls? It matches his eyebrows.
There's a good chance that's a fucking wig for the Dracula costume.
I know, but it is so dramatic.
There's also a possibility. It's also a possibility this is a real vampire.
Right, there is that too. Mm-hmm.
What do Earthrealm vampires look like?
People. They
Hollywood
sparkle or something. Yeah.
People means people.
Amber Heard. I've heard she's also a fucking vampire.
That's a totally different type of vampire.
Oh.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally
that one
different.
is the one
That
that's
is
the life out of you, not the blood out of you.
Yeah, that's not a vampire. That's a succubus from the ninth level of hell.
Yeah, they feed
Actual
specifically
devil
off of kindness and happiness and
Life
attractiveness.
Energy,
Yeah.
You know? Apparently, they also
Not
they also generate enough stress in your life to make you have a dad bod.
I mean,
it's
that's
fine.
not
It's
a
fine.
problem.
It's fine. It is not a big deal.
The man's going through a lot. He can have a few slices of pizza. Okay.
Exactly. That is acceptable. Give him that freedom.
If he's a vampire, then he can't have garlic, so he probably can't have most pizza, right?
No,
That's not
sad.
entirely true. Where did that ever
Do
come
they put
from?
garlic in pizza?
Some pizza crusts have like garlic salt sprinkled on it to give it texture and taste. Like Domino's does that, but not all pizza places put garlic on their fucking pizza. Where did that ever come from?
Pizza.
I don't have garlic.
You don't have
pizza.
garlic dipping sauce that comes with your pizza in the
Not all
Earth
the
realm that I
time.
totally don't live at?
Do they put garlic in the red sauce? I don't.
No, but they put it on the side though, right?
Hypothetically speaking.
Where I have gotten pizza from the Earth realm through the portal, it sometimes will come with like a green pepper on the side or a little packet of powdered cheese. I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
No, you guys are fucking spoiled. I never get
the
that.
Pepper John's also has garlic dipping sauce you can get too.
Yeah.
Not that I would know about that.
Yeah, you could get that at the Domino's as well.
Well, yeah, I thought the Italians and the vampires were locked in an eternal war in the Earth realm, and
That's
they
why pizza chains were originally
they put
opened.
the garlic in to ward them off. You know.
Every
we mustn't forget.
every town that the pizza place opens a chain, the vampires are forced to move because of the smell.
Right.
And feeding on people who eat pizza, it kills them. So that was Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, all those chain restaurants
They're doing the Lord's work.
were opened by the Van Helsing family back in 1897.
If you've ever met an Italian who doesn't like garlic, that's a vampire.
So the Van Helsings brought tomatoes over from the New World to the
My
Old
question
World
is-
in an effort to combat the vampires through pizza dispersal.
in the Earth realm, the Earth realm vampires, what do they dress as for Halloween? Because they've got to be bored, right? Come Halloween, like, do they dress as like clowns, and then they're like real vampires playing clowns on Halloween?
Perhaps.
Or do they just not dress as anything? It's like the one night of the year they can just be themselves.
They dress up as Starbucks baristas.
They dress up like Amber Heard.
So a jobless actor? Okay.
Right. I hate this image mostly because the kids are present. Like if this, okay, before I show it to you, imagine if you did a cute couples photo and you wanted to do something semi kind of fun, it works. But as soon as you put your kids in it, maybe it's not a good idea to do shit like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No.
Dad. See, that would be me that's actually her. She's literally me in the bottom right.
Yeah.
She's literally me dealing with the degenerates and people in that.
This is actually a picture of Alisteria before she became a vampire.
Alisteria pre-goth phase.
This is Alisteria before she left this photo place in the mall and went to Hot Topic.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. Because the younger kid, she's still got some hope left in the world.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't know what's going on behind her. She's just like, they're dancing. They dance and stuff a lot at
Mom
night,
and Dad,
even though you
what
can't
are
see
you
in the dark.
doing?
And
The fact that they're screaming in the hallway, I mean, that's beside the point. But yeah, they're dancing.
Yeah.
Lord Dex makes an excellent point. That does look like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
A little bit. That's a little Nicolas Cage right there.
I'm seeing some Nick Cage in the face.
But still, if you want to do a family photo, don't grab your wife by the ass and hoist her up onto your dick.
Wait, was he actually grabbing her by the ass? Hang on. Let's. It was the upper.
It's the upper ass cheek.
The uppermost asshole region.
Otherwise known as the lower back.
Yeah, but
this is a very scientific show.
But to get her to that position, she would
either he had to hoist her by the bottom.
Or he would have to hoist her by the ass and then move the hands up.
Right.
I'm just saying from my vast experience of picking up heavy bitches out of the grave.
You know, the whole necrophile thing, you didn't help that.
No.
You pushed that even more.
Right.
Well, nobody's going to believe I have a girlfriend, so I had to say something.
But they will believe you're a necrophile.
You had Jinx, and that's all that matters.
Speaking of vampires, I found a man in this couple's photo that is a vampire just on his torso.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
His arms and his head and his legs are normal, but he is a vampire from the torso.
This photo does scream very early 2000s, I will say.
That is what we call a farmer's tan.
That's not a farmer's tan.
Yeah, that is.
No,
that's
farmer's tan. Farmer's tan are like a hard line, and no farmer would let himself get that white. He'd go out and get a little sun. I mean, if you have the ability to tan, because you can clearly see he does a little bit, right? Like, I don't. I go out, I can't fucking tan. I burn and go right back to being this. But this motherfucker, you can tell by his arms, he at least has a shot. So at
least he's got the body proportions of like a female anime artist trying to draw men for the first time. The abs and the torso are like over in the side where his armpit's at.
Well, and that explains a lot because the whole tan line thing is big in anime now. So he's just a modern day anime waifu.
Is it really now? Please, let's talk more about this anime tan line and whether or not it's a thing in anime the current year.
That tan line is obviously the school issued swimsuit.
I do like it how though she's like touching him in the most unprovocative way ever, but also looks like she's sniffing his hair.
Right? Oh my god. Yes, she looks so creepy. It's like, this is my boy.
It's like a promo for True Blood.
Back off, Brittany. He's nice.
Alabama edition.
It's the Alabama True Blood.
I mean, it's in Louisiana, but like still.
He's got such a bright white smile too. Like, you thought that his chest was white. Look at his freaking teeth.
I'll give him.
What is that man using?
That man has got some. He lets his teeth get all the sun, not his body.
Right? Is he using like Crest Ultra White bleachiness, minty fresh toothpaste?
He's using Crest Ultra White and then bleach as a mouthwash. Oh man.
Oh boy.
All right. How do you know you have a psychopath in your family? This is a pretty clear-cut case.
Wow.
Now act like you're playing
bait. What's going on here?
Okay.
No, that kid is straight up like, I'll do something funny in the background and look like I'm about to murder my family.
No, he's not doing it to be funny. He's doing that because he's winding up to knock his brother's head off.
Remember, your girls have to choose your favorite.
One too many swirlies, ladies and gentlemen. One too many swirlies. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything just as good as I'd like it to be yet.
Well,
and we still got time. We got a half an hour more.
Yeah, we have a half an hour, but that's a half-hour reminder that Lyra has a golden dagger and a wackadoo. And none of you have chosen a favorite picture of this yet, so...
Well,
I
I'm
will
going
get
to...
there. You cannot rush genius.
I'm going to be obstinate and not pick a favorite for several minutes now by killing myself. So, there.
Cause I've
Yeah.
She doesn't want to make a decision, so she opted out.
Yes, I'd rather die than make a decision ever.
That is the
Goodbye.
ultimate decision, actually. Is
That
choosing to
does
kill
feel
yourself.
like a
Whatever.
decision. That feels like a big one. Alright.
The final decision.
It's
It's
the
the
final
final solution.
The final countdown.
But this kid might be a psychopath, or he might just be joking, but I can't help but think he followed through right after this picture was taken. And
I think that Big Sis knows exactly what the fuck's going on. I think she coached little brother back there with the bat. And I think that this is all part of her nefarious plan. She manipulated him into killing the whole family, except for her, so that she doesn't have to take the fall. And she gets away with all the inheritance money. That's what I think.
I think you're onto something.
Because she looks like she knows what's going on. She looks like, haha, fuck you all.
She looks like she's the one who manipulated her little brother into being the murderer so that she could collect the life insurance money.
Exactly. You know what? I just wrote the best horror story ever.
They before this even happened, they cut somebody's hand off and put it oops.
That's Big Brother's hand, I think.
Ah!
You're spoiling it.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Oh, that one's mine.
Where did oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, the next one's great. Oh, I can't wait to do it. I can't get to the
You
corner.
spoiled everything.
It won't let me get to the corner. There it is.
Oh, hello, tits.
This is the greatest image I've ever seen. This is the most amazing moment on SideQuest. I can't quite put my cleavage on it. On why I love this episode.
You know what? This is actually my favorite image.
I guess this works.
All right.
That's some of the greatest technical issue I think that we've ever had on this show.
All right, let's stop playing around and get back to picture breasts. This.
All right, if you insist.
I guess. I mean.
All right. This next image might be quite shocking. I have to do this. This one comes with a trigger warning in case YouTube's watching. All right. This one's quite jarring to see. All right. I know we've been joking around a lot lately, but this one, it's quite an old photo, so luckily this doesn't happen as much anymore. But this one is quite. All right, everybody.
Let's see.
Everybody ready?
No.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So who's favorite? Who's choosing it?
Now that is not quite a grand wizard, but like a semi-grand wizard.
He's an okay wizard.
He's the bronze wizard.
He's a neat wizard.
He's an alright wizard.
You're a racist, Harry.
When it comes to the Ku Klux Klan, he's Radagast the Brown. All right.
His children, and this is not nice, and I feel mean because they can't help who their parents are. They look exactly like you would think little baby racists would look. Like they look like. I don't know. Their little faces. They are. It's just how you picture them.
I only hope that they grew up to be completely like rebellious against everything.
Yeah.
Look at the machine gun in juxtaposition to the pictures of Jesus and Michael the Archangel in the background.
Right.
Like it's quite jarring. It really is.
Now, if you ever look at the KKK robes, they kind of look like extra ridiculous. They don't look intimidating at all. This guy looks like he's LARPing as a freaking red ghost.
Yeah, he
as
looks
the
like
tampon ghost.
Yeah, he looks like a squid tent.
I think they honestly got the design for their spook hats from like Inquisition times. You know, the Spanish Inquisition people used to wear pointed hats like that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, right, well, I certainly didn't expect this picture either.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. Nobody wants to choose this one? That's surprising.
No.
It's just very upsetting.
Yes, right. This one's fun, though. You tell me which one of the members of this family is the black sheep.
Hey, it's literally
Jody No Teeth. That
why do you keep choosing my family portraits? Come on.
Like, you can tell it's like mom, dad, little sister, little brother, and their oldest daughter just discovered the cure.
You think she was an accident? I think she was an accident.
Yeah.
She's like...
Not because she looks like an accident, but because she's so much older than the other two children. I think that she's the reason mommy and daddy got married, and also she is the reason that she has mommy and daddy issues.
Yeah, but there's also the fact that she, it's like a traditional suburban white family that just let their daughter express herself, and it's just a phase. They have that look, right? Like, it's just a phase. She'll grow out of it.
Her hair is defying gravity.
Nowadays, children don't grow out of their phases. They stick with them until they get on social media, and then it
amplifies.
And then it amplifies, you know.
Right, and then they, like, pierce from their navel to their nipples.
Yeah.
And decide that they want to identify as a pan-gendered dragonkin.
Yeah.
She's even like shyly hiding behind her mom's butch haircut.
I gotta say though, her makeup is on point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's definitely a fan of the Cure. And possibly Flock of Seagulls.
How does her hair do that? How much hairspray?
And I
spite. Just spite.
You know, I think maybe she's got like some electrostatic electricity discharging out of her head.
She just waits until like the wind picks up really big, and then she's like, "Oh, time to go outside." And just sprays her hair and just does this.
Yeah,
that works.
She definitely looks like she sits in her room and writes in her journal, listening to Tears for Fears.
I think I want this one.
This is it. All right. It also kind of unnerves me that it looks like she looks like Lydia from Beetlejuice. Like, you know how like different she was from the rest of her family, you know?
Everyone's saying Edward Scissorhands in chat, so I don't know.
A little Edward Scissorhands.
Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, definitely a Tim Burton. So, Thief wants this one, right?
Uh-huh. I will take Edna Scissorhands for $12, Alex.
Edna Scissorhands. It's fabulous, darling.
I stole that from the chat, but it's mine now, so it's my joke.
All right, this one is not about the people in the photo. It's about the composition of the photo. We don't have those very often. But what photographer thought that giant mushrooms was a good idea?
I thought they were like the weird, like mythical creatures from like a 80s fantasy film for a second.
Where do you get giant mushrooms from?
I think they're a cardboard cutout of an enlarged photo of mushrooms. But for some reason, the photographer thought this would be great. Families would love taking pictures in front of my giant Montebello mushrooms.
Yeah,
Portobello.
Whatever I just made up a name. They're
Montebello.
No, it's not a photograph. This is just a giant / meal.
You just made up the mushroom of Monte Cristo. That's what you made up.
They're Montebello in our world. See, I can do that.
That one looks like a boob.
That's cheating.
What'd you say, Lyra?
Nothing.
Yes.
Well, somebody has to say it. The one kind of looks like a boob. A lumpy boob.
They all look like Mushrooms.
No, the one has a
seen
nipple.
They all look like
We
ball
know that they
sacks.
don't
Come
look
on.
like
Shut the
boobs.
fuck up, everybody. They
Yeah,
all
they
look
do
like
look
all
closer
gross
to
ball
ball
sacks.
sacks.
Come on.
You know what they really, really look like? Is they look like cottage cheese ass.
Nipple.
They look like the fat women in Florida flaunting their ass when they sunbathe.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say that I think the defund the police movement would have never happened had there been more gay police officers. I'm just saying.
Right?
It would have been impossible for them
Shoot.
to cancel.
Train to
Those are
slay. Am I
Daisy
right?
Dukes if I
Yes,
ever saw
queen.
Slay fucking queen slay, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do. What are we doing, boys?
Getting her anal, getting her pro.
Gotta do our
penetrated by a big
mailboxes.
black man.
Mailbox open? Mailbox
The
Mailbox
slightly Brokeback Mountain police officer is very distracting, so it's hard to tell. But if you look at this photo long enough, you start to realize this police officer over here has a fucking Tommy gun.
Oh, wow. That's different.
Right next to his dick, too.
I didn't know that the Thompson was a standard issue weapon for police. Is this a group of, like, gun people with, like, their gay cousin who like to dress as cops?
They're going to big time. It's the village people, but if they were all cops.
They're like the neighborhood watch who think they're, like, way more important than they really are.
Chief
You
said
get
we
what I'm
gotta take a
saying?
picture with Connie.
They just arrest people with bad fashion.
Right? This is Queer Eye cops version. Bad boys, bad boys.
Oh, that has
What
a different
you
meaning
gonna
now,
do?
yeah.
What
Bad
you
boys,
gonna
huh?
do?
When
What are you gonna
come
do when they
for
come in you?
Oh.
Oh no, Alistair.
Damn it.
Oh no, she went
Womp.
there.
Womp.
Oh.
Womp.
I'm sorry. I may have made fun of the '80s guy with the big perm and the short, but I'd rather use that look than this one. Men, watch the length of your shorts when you're wearing a cowboy hat and cowboy boots. Okay, it's one thing to
People
wear short
make it their
shorts if you're like working out, if you're at the gym and you're wearing short shorts because they get in the way when you're running or doing leg lifts or whatever. I get that, but this combination here just screams gay cowboy.
Yeah. It
All
does.
right.
Yeah. Short shorts on a man wearing a cowboy hat and tall boots. You might get the wrong idea.
Actually, they're not cowboy boots. They're like a lace-up medieval boot.
This just gets more fascinating the longer you look.
I know, right?
Lyra, you should choose it.
I mean, you know, that knot on that tree also looks like a Van Gogh ear. I'm getting very confused. You know what? Yeah, let's. Is that a noose? Let's go with this one. This is just.
Is that
Oh
it?
my God, there is. There's a like, there's like
Everything is. Yeah,
Is that coming off his hat, though? It might be
I
a
know.
Well,
drawstring in his hat or something.
maybe.
No, that looked like it was coming off the tree, which makes this all the more interesting a picture. What did they just get done?
Well.
They're like, let's take a group photo after a long, hard day's work of ... fill in the blank.
It's
Yeah.
a tiny noose though, so they couldn't have hanged anything more than a gnome.
Well, see, I like them then. They can't be all that bad.
This is a wonderful picture of children with Santa Claus. We've seen this before. That one picture from last episode with that horrifying Santa was pretty bad. This one's not bad. I just kind of feel sorry for the Santa. He looks like he's having a pretty bad day at the mall.
Oh no, Santa!
Wow. That
bad Santa?
Did he like grope a MILF's ass and the husband saw him do it?
Maybe.
Did bad Santa hit on the wrong woman at the mall? Just curious.
Yeah, he looks like he's had a day.
Most definitely. Those children don't seem to be bothered.
Not at all.
I have no
Like,
idea what's
Santa
going
gets
on.
into fights.
No.
I have no idea what's going on in this next image. All I can say is that's the whitest black man I have ever seen.
Oh my!
There's a lot going on in this photo.
There's so much.
Why is she holding up so much money?
Because they're gangsta.
Why does his hair look like it's not real, made like a Raggedy Ann doll?
How is this not an internet meme? This man is a treasure. Look how fucking happy he is. Has he joined a cult? Why are they all dressed in white in front of clouds? I have no idea.
The way. And, that's how we be.
Not to be rude, but is that it's ma'am on the right?
I have no idea. There's so much to unpack here. I don't.
Is that someone that's your top competitor in women's swimming?
Is this poor rapper from the early 90s been kidnapped? Is that why they're holding up money? This is like the ransom. This is after the ransom drop?
This is some really indie pretentious artist's album cover is what it is.
He's holding up his watch as if to signal to us, I'm running out of time with these white bitches.
What if this is a man who's kidnapped from his family at a very young age, and these hurt his adoptive siblings, and they got it into their heads, hey, we need to do an album cover, a rap album cover, because you're black, and we need to connect back to your roots. So this is it. This is the album cover.
Why does he have an E on his neck?
I don't.
Maybe that's his rap name.
E.
E.
He is Mon-E. Get it?
I like it.
Money and then the E.
No, but he looks incredibly intelligent, though. So he's money equals MC squared.
They all look so happy, too. Whatever's going on.
I'm happy for them. I'm happy
They're
for them.
into it.
I just don't fucking
They're having a good time. Who are we to judge?
I'm happy for them. I just don't understand what the fuck is going on.
No.
Can someone explain it to me like I'm 5?
Like, I need some fucking background. We need to hire like a private detective. I need to know what the hell is going on in this fucking image. It has confuddled me.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fairly normal family this day and age.
Wow.
That's a big ass lizard.
The fucking
oh my gosh. Who is she? Not her.
This kid does not want to be a member of this family.
No.
That is the black sheep.
I can pick out the one Republican in this whole photo.
I gotta say, Bubblegum Head is doing it for me.
She's pretty.
I don't know what it is. Got crazy eyes though. I'm loving it.
Like, mom is like a hippie artist. No father in the picture.
Yeah, I was like, where's the dad, huh?
You know? Single mom.
Go to the pale stepchild at the bottom. Nope. Bottom. Yep.
Yeah.
He is the one that is going to bring the evil into the house that murders the whole family.
Yeah, oddly enough, this woman unironically named that one Damien.
He brings the evil into the house.
It's just a local swamp witch, and her family. What's the big deal here?
What's weird is I didn't even focus on the lizard all that much. The lizard
is the least weird thing.
The least weird thing in this image.
You know what? I think the lizard wants to be there the least out of everybody because it's not even showing his face.
What if Iguana is dad?
But you are right. Neon Bubblegum is kind of, doing it for her. Like, she's got like a bubblegum goth look because she's also wearing a lot of black. Got like the cross and the chain. Bubblegum goth is a weird phase that happened in the mid-90s of girls who wanted to be bubbly and cute but also goth.
I'm here for it. I love it.
Now now that movement has moved to other countries. Like Japan does this, where it's like a cutesy goth girl, like the one bubbly chick from Death Note. That like totally in love with the guy, but she's kind of bubbly. But look how she dresses. She's all in black with like Victorian ballerina dresses and shit. That's bubblegum goth, or at least that's what it used to be called. I don't know what it's called now.
Is it actually a thing? I was making that up, but if it's a thing, I'm suddenly a fan of it.
Yeah, bubblegum goth was like black mixed with pink, type shit. Nowadays, I think they probably just call that skateboarder punk or whatever, you know.
I don't know.
Girl.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne changed everything, right? Like
Everything changed whenever
she kind of co-opted the hot goth chick girl next door look, right? Like
Is
she's
she
goth, but
door?
she's all,
I feel like
she's got like that. She's like 4'8" and cute and kind of
more like Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
maybe.
No, that's the girls with like the short. Those are art hoes. Okay, those are different.
Is that not what Avril Lavigne is? Just art in a different form? Art in the musical form?
I don't know if I'd call it art. Personally. Anyway, we need to
Art is subjective.
I call it iconic. Excuse me.
Okay.
we need to destroy this genre of family photo. Because we've already had one kind of like it on the show.
It looks like he's breathing into her nose. So you can smell his breath.
No. You know how you get rid of this genre of art is you purge the bloodline.
Okay, these glasses too. They never need to ever come back. Like,
what is even happening?
I've seen women wear it.
The 70s and 80s. The 70s and 80s glasses need to stay gone. Alright?
If they ever come back, we will burn everything to the ground. That is why we will invade, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we come for you.
In the American military, these types of glasses are what they issue to you in basic because they don't break. They're real thick plastic lenses. And they have a nickname. They're called BCGs. Also known as birth control glasses. Because when you wear them, you're never getting laid.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Lord Dex says they had sex exactly once, but they had 2 children. Obviously, fraternal.
I don't know. This looks like ex-hippies turned suburban.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I'm saying?
All right, Gwendolyn Flowers, we need to shape up and move to the burbs to raise our 2 love children.
Right. It's time to stop dropping brown acid at Woodstock and go get a life.
She's so
Flora
cute.
and fauna need an actual education if they are to survive this cruel world.
Right. It's the typical.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna yell at somebody. He's gonna yell at a neighbor, or he looks like he's winded, or he's confused. How he doesn't seem to know he's in a picture.
He looks like
he did
an
in the
art
back one.
He looks like an art teacher.
He looks like he's
but not a good one, like a high school level.
You're right. I see it.
Why does this son have like a shaved high and tight though, like a military cut?
And also, why are they mid makeout session when they take the picture?
I just think he's breathing to her nose.
Well,
he's like,
we saw one like this last week where the guy was like about to swallow his wife's nose in the background. It's something photographers were doing in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, where they'd take a picture of your family, but then they'd blend another photo in to show how in love you two are and what you produce together. And it's god-awful. And it should have never been a phase in photography. It's bad. It's fucking bad.
It's very strange.
Like, if they were kissing, it would be better. But not by much. But still a lot better.
But the almost kiss, it's like we can't be too racy. Because this is your family photo, so don't actually kiss. Pretend you're about to kiss.
Or maybe the photographer
who wants to show like family members kissing each other? That's basically sex on the fucking screen. Like, good lord.
Yeah, maybe he was taking the shots in sports mode, and he finally got to the kiss, and it was like he was swallowing her lips because, you know, he was just putting his lips around her lips, and it didn't look good. So he had to, like, go back a few frames to get a picture that didn't look like he was a gigantic whale about to engulf her face in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds likely.
Listen, I need a break to go get some more drinks, so I'm going to force activate Lyra's wackadoo.
Okay.
That's not how this works.
No! I'd hate to do it to you, but we've only got 10 minutes left. And I have to do the end of the show. So.
By the way, you got some smush on your nose, by the way.
I know. That's from drinking the water out of my face. What?
That works.
Your tears.
Go get yourself some drink on.
Goodbye. Well, I'm down here now, I wasn't always this short. It might surprise you to hear. But I am slouched in my chair because I am currently a piece of furniture myself in service of something that's very fuzzy, but also extremely grumpy. And if I tried to move it up into my crystal to show you, chat, things would happen that aren't allowed on the YouTubes. So you're just going to have to believe me that there's a little rumbly sleepy thing in my lap that would want me to die if I disrupted her at all. You know? And she may or may not have pawed a spider off the wall a little bit ago. Where did it go? I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's around. It is around. And that's I know just enough to wish I didn't know. So, yeah. Thank you, Jim Adams. I'm only, you know, I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. That is correct. That is correct. I am only short on one end. Thank you, Niska. Thank you. That's very sweet. She'll poop it out later, says Lord Gex. No, she didn't ingest it, or I would not be living in mortal terror right now. But I am. No, she didn't eat it. No, it's roaming around plotting its revenge. So,
And we're back. I know I'm supposed to heal everybody when they come back to life, but I set Alistaria on her wackadoo just so we could see it one more time.
Oh.
Wow.
It's okay.
Objectify me and my wackadoo?
I'm objectifying your gigantic wackadoos. All right. We're about to do the poll, but we've got about 3 minutes left, and so I want to do one last couple. If we can get like 2 more done, then I'll throw the rest of these in the leftovers, and we'll do them another time. But here's something you should never do with a family photo. I mean, this is just flat out a no-no. I know we've discussed quite a few things you shouldn't do as a family photo. This is definitely up there with the don't fucking do it, especially if there are kids in the photograph, okay? It's fucking weird.
Uh-huh. Oh, no.
Oh.
Like,
look at that woman's face. Like, it just screams like fucking serial killer.
How did the little girl's eyebrows do that?
Oh, that's what you're looking at?
She has
yes.
She does have some intense, like, Colin Farrell eyebrows.
Yeah. The little boy looks okay.
She looks like I regret I didn't marry the hot guy I met down on my Caribbean vacation.
I don't know. She just looks like a psychopath to me. I don't know.
No, that is a smile, but behind the smile is pure, like, suburban housewife depression. Like, she drinks boxed wine by the gallon.
The dad in the back just looks drunk.
Just
I'm confused.
Don't do this with your kids in the photo. Like, don't pose naked in front of the fireplace. No, he's probably got, like, boxer shorts on or whatever.
I really hope so.
I do too. You know?
Poor Jessica and Charlie, they had to see that.
Yeah.
Here is another photo that confuses the holy hell out of me. We saw earlier Santa with a black eye.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Judy!
Wow.
Oh. The fucking Santa going, shh, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Santa is the one that beat this kid's face in.
Mm-hmm.
You better watch out, kid. You
Yeah.
better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
I'm telling you once, I'm telling you twice.
Fuck!
Why does she remind me of Buzz's girlfriend from Home Alone?
Oh my god, you're
Remember
right.
when Macaulay Culkin, like, found the picture and he was like, Buzz's girlfriend, wolf. That's so mean to say about this little girl. I'm sure she grew up to be a perfectly lovely young woman, but this
is an unfortunate.
This is not. It's an unfortunate image. I'm sorry. It's a very unfortunate. And obviously, that Santa's not real. This is one of those like photography setups where you go to the mall, and they have like a fake Santa outside of a fake window, right?
Yep. That black eye isn't fake, though.
Yeah.
No, she got socked in the eye somehow. I don't. Maybe
why did Mom and Dad bring her to the mall for Santa pictures on this day of days?
This is what happens when he hears you've been going around telling your classmates that he's not real.
Right?
All right. Yet another photo of what not to do with your fucking kids. Okay, stop with this hippie, artsy, fucking bullshit. Like, free the... when it involves kids, just don't do this shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Wow. You know?
Why do people put these on the internet for all to see?
I don't know.
Why don't we keep these just confined to the comfort of our own home where people can't judge us and tell us, hey, this was a mistake?
This was during like the early 2000s blue jeans era, wasn't it?
Yeah, because everything else was black and white but the blue jeans.
Yeah, when everyone just wore blue jeans because they were the only color they could see.
What does the shirtlessness add? What is the statement being made? What culture is being identified with?
Black and white, obviously. Like everything. Life was in black and white. Can confirm. That's how it worked.
Yeah. It's definitely the oddest of the bunch, in my opinion. I don't know, they're trying to do some sort of artsy thing where it's like only all of us will have like jeans on, but everybody will also all be topless, including the wife.
Right.
And she's just, it's fine, be naked in front of my children. Which can happen because kids breastfeed, so it's not like, but why put it in an image?
And in front of the photographer didn't ask for this.
No.
He didn't. They didn't.
Mikug.
What?
If I may, we have the Streamlabs.
Oh, go ahead.
Korg the Brutal donated 5 signas to say, just because, thanks to the great show, full of laughs.
Aww.
We deeply appreciate it, Korg the Brutal, and thank you so much for your patronage this fine evening, and all of the laughs that came from it. We deeply appreciate it. Yes, we do.
And there's a nice poll in the chat. You can vote for your winners. This was Alasteria's. She chose the redneck family with the opossum. Whose was this again? Lyra's?
Mine. I had Edna Scissorhands.
Edna Scissorhands. That's right. You called it Edna Scissorhands.
Yeah.
And Lyra had the gay cowboy police officers.
I just keep looking at the tree ear. I don't. It's fine.
I'm starting to wonder whether we should do the poll from here on out, because they're just going to choose Lyra. She literally wins all the time. Like, I don't understand it.
Honestly, at this point, I don't know if it's... Ooh, wait, hang on. It's close. I think we continue to do the poll. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listen, people of all ages, I think that you should vote for the thief. Vote for the thief. You want Edna Scissorhands to win because the thief picked that one, and you like the thief more than you like Lyra's gay...
Yeah.
Having copper...
I like how Alasteria is just like, I don't fucking care.
I want to win.
I mean, I just like it because the possum was cute.
Has the thief or Alasteria ever won a golden dagger? I
have one actually.
I think I have, but I never got to use it because it was like a season finale or some bullshit like that. You literally cucked me out of it.
I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Piece of shit.
Just remember who gave you tatas this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I misspelled Lyra. I just put Lair.
Lair.
I can't see very well,
but
okay?
She can't win because Lair won, not Lyra.
See, I only have one A in my name, damn it. It's not included in this ridicule.
It's a technicality.
Nope, I win by default because there is no layer in this. Running.
Anyway, I think that's the end of our show. Any last words?
I do not have B cups, Snoopy. I have triple D cups, you filthy liar.
Thanks for watching SideQuest. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you didn't enjoy the show, lick my sack.